My name's Aaron, and I gave myself 1 year to get round 100 on every single version of every single Call of Duty Zombies map. Last time we did Forsaken, and today we're going to be doing Firebase Z. Released on February 4th, 2021 for all platforms, Firebase Z serves as the DLC 1 map for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. But I use that term loosely because all of Cold War's maps were technically free and rolled out with the multiplayer seasons. And I can actually give a decent retrospective on this map because I was active in the zombies community at this time. So, for reference, here's a little TLDR on my experience with COD Zombies. I started on BO1, played World at War, BO1 and BO2 on console. I was 12 when BO2's life cycle ended. Origins was the last map I played on launch. My dad died when I was 13, and he was the one who always bought the zombie shit for us, so I just kind of stopped playing the new stuff. I was in middle school, and then I was in high school, and then I got more serious into PC gaming and started playing like League and CSGO and shit. So I never experienced any of BO3, BO4, any of the non-Treyarch stuff when it was happening. From the time I was about 13 to 18, my experiences with COD Zombies consisted of like getting bored after school or on the weekend, booting up the PS3 and dicking around on the old maps that I owned. Never was a big Easter egg guy, never was a real high rounder, so I would just kind of play casual strats and just climb through the rounds and usually die in like the 40s or 50s. But as you all know, Cold War released during COVID, we all had a lot of free time and a lot of stimulus money, so Cold War was actually the first COD I played on launch in 8 years. Played a fuck ton of multiplayer, loved the campaign, and really just vibed out. Then COVID ended and I stopped buying new CODs again, but I used some of my stimulus money to buy everything released up to that point on PC, and I started to watch some speedrunners and high rounders and really just get back into zombies more competitively at this time. Here's what I remember about Firebase Z's life cycle. I remember this map being like super fucking hyped. Like, not everyone was a fan of the new gameplay style that Cold War introduced, but the people that didn't mind it were really liking D Machine and were super excited for Firebase Z to come out. And I also feel like it was overhyped from like the big zombies YouTubers like Lex and Milo and Noah because, well, you know, they need the content, so like I get it. But then the map came out and like everyone hated it instantly. I think the community sentiment towards Firebase has softened over time. I don't know if that's because in retrospect it's a decent map or because everything that came after it has been terrible, but I remember this map being disgustingly overhyped and then immediately hated. I think it boils down to a couple things. Firstly, this map is recycled campaign assets, and it's a military base, which is bland, I get it. Secondly, this egg is a pain in the ass. The mimic step, and honestly, mimics in general are just kind of annoying. Thirdly, I think players also just thought the wonder weapon was uninteresting, which to an extent, I get it. I can see why fans think the Ray K is kind of boring. Lastly, fans despise the assault rounds, which I get, but I gotta play devil's advocate here. Out of all the zombies experiences to take a hack at having some sort of assault or defense special round, Firebase Z probably does it better than most. Because the consequence for failing them or ignoring them altogether is not awful. You don't actually need local power on after you have all your shit pack-a-punched. Perks can be bought from the Wonder Fizz, and there's an armor station and briefing room that never shuts off because it's not actually in the Firebase. Now, I think if you take the Wonder Fizz off this map, it becomes substantially worse. Because then if you go down, you have to turn local power back on to buy your perks back, but you don't need it on to stay set up on this map. You just need it on once to do everything you want to do, and then you can just ignore it and get a free round out of it. It's not like a map like Carrier, where if you fail the assault round, your run's basically over. And I understand this map, like most of Modern Zombies, has a disgusting amount of boss spam, especially because it introduces mimics and reintroduces manglers and hellhounds. But if you're high rounding, you're going to be camping anyway, so like, is this really a big deal? Also, I like the way they did hellhounds on this map. They don't feel like BO1, BO3, and BO4 hellhounds that just pop like balloons. I mean, they do pop like balloons, don't get me wrong, but the way they lay down fire after they're killed make them an actually engaging challenge. They're worse than plague hounds, but not like disgustingly overpowered. My point is, I don't think Firebase is a bad map. I don't know if it's a good map, but it's not a bad map. I think the best way to classify Firebase is mid. I think it's a mid map. I think it's going to hold down the fort in C tier probably for eternity. It's not an awful map, but like, I don't think anyone's going back to boot this map up regularly or going out of their way to play it, not unless, like, you're going back to do the pact or something. Now that we got background out of the way, let's talk about what we're going to be doing here. This map does the Origins thing where you need to turn on local power in certain zones to turn on both PAP and perk machines and unlock the Wonder Fizz. So we're going to hit all 3 of those and start grinding out points to fully PAP our M79 with Shatter Blast. The speedrun strategy is slightly different than the casual camping strat. We're going to be doing a modified version of the casual strat. The casual strat involves leaving the door from Weapons Lab to Jungle Defense closed and using the Ray K to slow zombies before they can get to you. We have all our shit upgraded to Tier 5, so we don't really need to use the Ray K, and I knew from the get-go that I wasn't going to be able to play fast enough to switch back and forth between the Ray K's modes of fire to keep slowing them down. So I'm going to be camping in the spot, but using the M79. To stop myself from getting overrun, I'm going to be using a mix of Casimirs and the War Machine to charge my Ring of Fire. And that's pretty much it. There's not much more to this little strategy that I tweaked up. Salvage management is a big thing, so I can keep buying Casimirs, especially in the higher rounds, so I'm going to try to live off armor shards for as long as I can, and just generally staying focused and locking in for the entire run to stop from getting overrun. So, let's get into it. Hey guys, we gotta play Firebase Z. Which is not great, but it is what it is. It's better than playing Transit, which is what I initially wanted to do next. So, you know. I don't want to play this map for the first time, but like it has to be done. So we might as well just do it. Yo, let's roll, let's roll Park, fuck it. Alright. Oh, piss, I still have fucking Ether Shroud. This'll probably take me a minute. Am I driving myself? Oh shit, what the fuck? Anyway, this will probably take me a try or two, because I'm sure my dumb ass will accidentally open the door that I don't want to open, because I've never played this map. Oh, I should probably start the timer. Yeah, as much as I kind of want to break it up and not get all the easier maps out of the way first, it seems like the right thing to do to just wipe Cold War now. How do I... Okay, I have to open this door to get to the teleporter. Oh my god, guys, we're going to Firebase. They said the name. I watched a little guide on this. Trap? Holy K-Sob. Just rip that straight at the BO1. Here's Stam. Might as well grab this now. I was hoping I would just get lucky and go to Jug side first, but apparently I'm not built like that. Ah! Scared the fuck out of me, bro. Okay, so now that local power's on, Nope, we're on local power. How the fuck do we get to this other one? I feel like that's the door that I'm not supposed to open. Is there another way to go? It doesn't help that, like, all the doors look like this, so, you know. Hey, you. Get the fuck away from my machine. Okay, this is good. Good things are happening. We are... pretty straight right now. So I'm thinking I'll leave a zombie at the end of this round. And at least try to, like, find my spot where it wants me to stand. Okay. Anywho, moving on. Let's go back to Firebase here, because I have some questions. Actually I lied. I want to go back. I want to grab PhD out of the Wonder Fizz before I do anything. Hello. Come here, thank you. Anyway. As I was saying, it's hard giving these maps an honest rating because I'm not actually playing them, I'm just doing round 100. Which is what you'd think, like, Aaron, you're playing the map. Well, in the modern games, no you're not. You're going to a spot and you're sitting there. Because the setup is, like, game related, it's not map related. Okay, this is the spot. This is my spot. Yes, it is. It so is. Okay. So, got a few things on the menu here. First of all, I don't want to sit in this corner quite yet. I want to actually dick around here and knife one more round. Because I want to get mule kicked before I go sit in the corner so I can get my fucking ammo drops. Armored zombies in round 11? Really? Give me... Splendid. Now that that's out of the way, we can sit in what is allegedly going to be our spot. We're also going to need to locate the nearest score streak. Kinda table. Now, see, this spot was... It was made, like, when fucking Milo was doing his video on this strategy. He was doing it with the Ray K. Assault Wave? What? Fucking, we have mini games in this map? Surely you're shitting my fucking dick. Hi, guys. Wow, we get to play Vietnam Simulator. That's cool. Oh, you're crawlers, that's why. What the fuck? Hey. Alright, so I hate that. Any map that has mini games on it, I'm not really a fan of. Not as bad as Carrier, but still pretty fucking bad. Alright, few orders of business here. Still don't know where the nearest crafting table to me is. However, it's looking like we can do some tier 2 pack-a-punch and grab a perk from the Wonder Fizz. I should. And I'm thinking Elemental Pop. It was either between that or Deadshot. So there's a crafting table right here. Okay. A lot of things are happening right now, and most of them are good. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Give me you. And then give me... I don't fucking know. headshot. Alright, we are doing things and a lot of them are good. I don't know how much longer they're gonna be good for, but they're good right now. Let's grab Tombstone. What are we missing? Speed and fucking... Let's hit Teleporter. Jesus! Scared the fuck out of me. Not sure if it's going to be a Death Machine type beat or a War Machine type beat. See, the problem with Cold War, and I guess Modern Zombies for that general, is... Modern Zombies for that matter, is you can't really rank a map just on around 100. Anymore. Because bro, can you stop? Because the setup's really the same. With the Wonder Fizz and the strategy, you don't have, like, strats that are, like, unique to the map, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like on Kino or Ascension, where your round 100 strategy is map contingent. It's, like, really just, in Cold War, and I guess for all the Modern Zombies, it's like, alright, brother. It's like, get to your camping spot, pack a punch. There's hellhounds in this map? Hello? Hellhounds are in this game. And find the Wonder Fizz, get all your perks. You don't even have to go to the fucking machines. Alright, that's all our perks. So, I'm liking what we got going on here. We should probably build the Ray K at some point, because I don't know if we're gonna need it. Is when the Hellhounds get right on top of me, right? And then I light myself on fire. Like that. Boss? What? Oh, hi, Orda. Wow, that does nothing to you. Chopper gunner, maybe? Oh, and then you just go away. Alright, bro, cool. Alright, so we have a couple things to look into before I end this round. A couple things. First of all, let's build the Ray K. And let's figure out the best way to deal with Orda. Alright, let's go to briefing room. Hello, I knew you were gonna be a fucking mimic. So here's my theory. If you fail all the jungle defenses, and all those powers get turned off, won't they just stop happening? I guess that would be a question for the Goog. Alright, so a couple things on the to-do list here. First, go to Scorched Defense, get Eye from Body at 10. Uh-huh. Cool. I don't know why this needs to have a fucking animation. Go back to Weapon Lab and put Eye and Container next to Computer. Bruh. Alright, dude. I don't need a fucking unskippable cutscene. Oh my god! It looked like there were way more than 2 zombies. Okay, go to barracks. Open lockers in both barracks. Mimics will spawn and kill until you get gun barrel. Okay, there's the gun barrel. Go to weapons lab, get code from dart sequence. First, fuck, we have to do puzzles. First number is when it stops moving right. Second number is when it stops moving left. So what, 6? Oh, I think I understand now that I'm watching it. You're not, like, counting. You're trying to get the fucking, okay. Guys, I think I understand what's happening here. So, hold on. So it's like, what, 15? Nine or 14, I can't tell. I think that's 14. 15, 14, 20, or 15, 9, 20. Cool, you're not working. Alright, this might just be like... So, 1, 2, 6, so 10... 10, 14, 20. Really? Well, the mangler's stuck, so...
Look, highlight one of these sectors and there it has paused. And paused on what would correspond to the number 9 on my bullseye in the middle, and if you've inputted your numbers correctly, and then 12. Finally, that computer screen. So for me, it's going to be 9, 17, and then 12. Finally, you need to shoot the
Oh, you have to shoot the bullseye when you're done. Okay. I'm getting pissed. Yeah, guess who's getting pissed? This fucking guy. And I literally got so lucky with the mangler getting stuck too. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 15. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 15, 14, 20. Yes.
Certainly hit that area conversion.
Oh, fucking Pack-a-Punch is off. Okay, so it says apparently you can just restart the process on the one that's turned off. Excellent news is that PAP is back on. So, I'm liking what's happening here. Yup. Alright. Cool. Quick question. What if I don't want to fucking defend this? What if I just want to let it blow
Blow
up?
up.
Do I retain the right to do this? Cool. It'll be more fun when that shit's just like off forever. It's wishful thinking, but I really would like to get this on the first go.
A few moments later.
Did that not throw? Dude, I fucking Casimir'd! There's no way! Okay, Wonder Fizz is still online. So, power going off does not mean the Wonder Fizz goes off. Which, like, I can understand that. Because it's like, you can't have no way to get perks if power is off. Are we for real? Okay, I got him a brain rot, thank God. Hello? How does that work, Borda? You know what would really help the pacing of this game? Full power drops like World War II had. And I guess BO4 as well. But the field upgrades feel more like the field upgrades from World War II. So, we're gonna have to kind of try to master the art of leaving a zombie here. Which I mainly get stuck with, I usually get stuck with a mangler at the end of a round anyway, so it's not a big deal. But, like, yeah. Now, I don't think that's gonna happen all the time. Why is it saying I don't have enough blue salvage? Oh, so I think the round ended when I was in the animation. I forgot what fucking round I was on. Anyway, I gotta figure out why the fuck it's saying I don't have enough blue salvage, because I have well over 10,000. Oh no, it's green salvage and I don't have enough. Okay. That's a problem. That's a big fucking problem if we can't build Casimirs. Probably should have just hung on to that one Casimir and tried to save the salvage for the next round. Because now with the point situation, or the salvage situation, I don't think we're going to have enough for another Casimir resupply. Where the fuck am I facing? Okay. And grabbing that nuke isn't great for me. Oh, we only need 100 fucking salvage. Well, that means we'll be in good on 99 if we survive this round. What? We're gonna have to tombstone this. Dude, this might be it. We might just be fucked on 99 here. I am on the wrong side, brother. We're dead. I can't figure out how to get out of this fucking room. We might just have to pop that door. We're gonna have to pop the door. It sucks, but it is what it is. Oh, we can't open doors when we're in fucking Tombstone. We're dead. 98, because I can't figure out how to get out of this room, dude. No. Oh my god. Fuck, man! Oh, we were right there! Shit! Fuck! Oh! Now we have to go to bed because we don't have time to do another run. I'm angry! Oh, shit, dude! Well, gentlemen, it's been real. I don't know. It's been something. I don't know if it's been real. But it's been fucking something. So, I'll tell you what I'll do for you guys here. I'm gonna take the Sleepy Eepies and then get a second run started. Alright, so we have some positive and negative takeaways. The positive takeaway is that we got 98 on the first run, and that's pretty awesome. The negative takeaway is, like, I'm a very busy guy, and that's 4 hours of my life I'll never get back, which means I have to come home from work tomorrow, do the rest of this run, and then try to edit the video with whatever time I have left. I gave myself a year to do all these, and it's looking like that's not going to be enough time. Because we've done, what, 11 maps in 3 months? It's not looking great for a fellow like me. Anyway, shit. Alright, let's run it back. We're going to restart the game before we start the run. With the understanding that I'm probably not going to be able to finish the run until I get home from work tomorrow, which is in like 16 hours from now. And the issue we've been having with Cold War is not a network error, but the game is actually crashing after being open for too long. We're getting fatal errors. So I want to restart the game before we start the run, because we're likely not going to be able to get back to the computer for another 16 hours or so. New strategy here. We're going to want to stack our green salvage for as long as possible. And we're going to try to not replenish our armor constantly. We're going to try to, like, live off of armor shards. And we want to try to stack green salvage until, like, round 80. That way we have enough for Casimir's every round. So, that's the plan. They're, like, tombstoning me on the other side of that door. Well, guys, we're going to try to rally until, I don't know when, we got completely set up, but that ain't going to happen because these sleep meds just hit me like a truck, so fair winds, soldier. We will try to get this run tomorrow. Hey, gamers. What? I'll tell you what this map would really benefit from, special rounds. Beyond, like, you know, just the fucking balloons tower defense 5 shit that they got going on. The problem with using the war machine to time it is like, or to charge it, is like you really have to be paying attention. Like you cannot miss your mark and you need to charge it in like 2 or 3 shots or there's going to be like bosses on top of you. Oh, and it fucking disappeared right when I was about to grab it. Whoops. Oh my god. So let me get that number.
So listen, can I have your number? Could I have it? Could I have it? Can I please receive the secret code that if entered telephonically, it will pass me through to you, which means it'll be your beautiful ass number?
Can I get your number? Can I please get your number? Oh my god, dude, I was just thinking about this song. Hold on. I was literally just in my head at work. I was like, hey man. I was like, I could get Paper Planes drunk, but I kind of want to get Rotten Apple drunk. And then Rotten Apple comes on. Da-da! Yeah. What I see is unreal. I'm knitting my own park. Apple so young. I'm crawling back to start. Ba-da-ba-da-bum. Alright, boys, 95. I would say optimistically at most. I can't say optimistically and then say at most. That's kind of an oxymoron. At maximum, I would say another 15 minutes. And we're home free here. Oh my god, what? Casimir's. Get me the hell out of heaven. Jamie, pull up that clip! But my sexy wife is still down there, and those Filipino gators are about to eat her. I'm sorry, you can't leave. I'm not asking
for an answer.
Get me the hell out of heaven.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Shit.
Let's go, dude! We're gaming. Alright, curse round. Ooh, 99, baby, come on. Let's bring it home. This is gonna be good. I don't know where I am, but I lived that because I had Jug 5. And I fucking got my Undying Wish off. Holy shit. That's it right there. We're gonna go replenish our armor because we do want to try to hang one more so we can exfil. Let's go, baby! Let's freaking go, gamers! Firebase Z and 2. First one should have went because I fucking ran out of salvage at 98. Still gonna try to hang one more so we can exfil. Oh yeah, I guess I can stop the timer. Well, I was gonna replenish armor, but let's just hit it. Alright, boys. Cannon fucking event. Let's go, dude. Firebase Z. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Let's go, dude. Let's freaking go, gamers. We're so back. Everyone says he might be the best to ever do it. Everyone says what a good zombies player I am. So, like, yeah. Let's go. And we will not be doing Mauer or Toten tonight. It's been real.
What the fuck? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!